hurdler for Willie Mullins. Began his career in Germany, winning one of his 6 starts and was sold onwards for 200,000 when picked up to go to Willie Mullins, and that's it. We are racing for the opener on day 2 as the Colin Quinn BMW Novice Mile over the 2-mile trip, and I Don't Get It is the first to lead, being chased in second by Flaming Moon, who's right up there on the outside is Prairie Dancer as they go to rise out over flight number 1 before they turn to race into the dip for the first time. And towards the inside, I Don't Get It and Dennis O'Regan going to show the way. They found 4 wide outside this leader. Flaming Moon is just inside Plains Indian, Prairie Dancer's next, and Amir Kabir in the light pink. Tax for Max takes the shortest route. We're Telecom for company, and they're being chased by Tote Trifecta. There's last but one Must Be Dreaming, the 2 fillies last of the field. So down the hill they come, making their way on towards flight number 2 before they turn into the straight first time. And I Don't Get It, a brother to the 8 times winner Poorman's Hill, leads them along at the inside for Dennis O'Regan and Neil McCluskey. And second is Flaming Moon. Ryan Cooper taking them out for Matthew Smith. Prairie Dancer is third for JJ Slevin. In the red jacket, bidding for the hat-trick Prairie Dancer as they rise out over flight number 2. Just behind them in the red cap, jumping that well, was Plains Indian, Danny Mullins aboard for Andy Slattery. Tax for Max is on the inside in the green jacket, and Amir Kabir in the pink is towards the outside. This one won the charity race at Punchestown, a acquisition from Roger Charlton, as you've heard. Telecom are winner by 15 lengths at Ballinrobe last time, with the amount of Ricky Doyle towards the back on the outside. On the inside in the white cap, that one is Tote Trifecta, and last of all is Must Be Dreaming. So they begin to make their way now up to past the post first time, and out front it is I Don't Get It, is over on the far side. On the near side is Flaming Moon. Prairie Dancer is third, and they're being followed by Plains Indian. Just behind them, Tax for Max with Amir Kabir on the either side. Telecom is next, and just on the inner after these is Tote Trifecta. And last of all, as they clear the flight, bringing them away from the stands, is Must Be Dreaming. So now they turn, making their way right-handed towards the 2 flights, bringing them away from the stands. And out front, it is change of leader, because I Don't Get It is quickly backpedaling now, and it's almost the back marker as Flaming Moon takes over with Prairie Dancer towards the outside, and they're being chased in third by Plains Indian. Amir Kabir is just up on the outside, further back to Tax for Max. Just behind them, Tote Trifecta is trying to make a forward move to get closer, as getting close to that was Prairie Dancer. So they go now towards the second of the 2 flights that come up over the far side. This is 7 furlongs from home. Leading them over is Flaming Moon. Prairie Dancer's towards the outside, and just behind them, Plains Indian has slotted in third on the inside of Amir Kabir. Andy, where is your eye drawn?
It'll be perfect up until the last hurdle there. He made a little bit of a mistake, but Shane said that he fell real hard earlier. Paul slotted into a lovely position, he settled lovely, and even when I Don't Get It drop back through the field, he can move out and stayed settled. Wouldn't be entirely happy with Prairie Dancer. He was slow jumping off, sluggish. JJ had to rouse him up. Well, he's in a nice place there now, but he has been slow at a couple of hurdles. And the other ones we've mentioned, the likes of Amir Kabir is still travelling well there. Telecom and Plains Indian all with their chances.
Down the hill they go. They have 2 ahead of them in the Colin Quinn BMW Novice Hurdle, and it's Flaming Moon and Brian Cooper who lead them down from Prairie Dancer and JJ Slevin. Amir Kabir and Jack Kennedy just towards the outside, right down the inner. Plains Indian and Danny Mullins, and Tax for Max and Paul Townley is just behind them. Telecom keeps him tight, Ricky Doyle, but he's got room there from Tax for Max. Now they race to go towards the second last, and out front it's Flaming Moon. Amir Kabir, Tax for Max just nudged along on the inside of Telecom, who landed very awkwardly over that one. Telecom drops right out, so it's Flaming Moon who leads them in. Amir Kabir gives chase. Tax for Max is trying to pick up, and then Plains Indian with Tote Trifecta trying to stay on, and Telecom try and come back at them. Prairie Dancer is next, but they straighten up, and it's Flaming Moon who's holding off Amir Kabir to the final flight. Long and quick, landing on the back end was Amir Kabir. Tax for Max is trying to pick up, but Flaming Moon is battling away in front and finding generously. Tax for Max, Amir Kabir on the far side. Plains Indian form a line of 3, giving chase, but it's Flaming Moon who's holding off a trio of challenges to the line. Flaming Moon deserves it and gets it. Just from Amir Kabir, Plains Indian, Tax for Max, Must Be Dreaming, Tote Trifecta. Then came Prairie Dancer and Telecom, and they were clear from the final one, and the early leader, I Don't Get It. Flaming Moon took over the lead from I Don't Get It, leaving the grandstand, and absolutely put it to them along the back straight. Every single one of them, Tax for Max, Amir Kabir, and all had a go. Plains Indian down the inside, but Brian Cooper had got it just right and comes out in front of Flaming Moon, who was a 2000 purchase by its owner Debbie Kelly and Gordon Cranston, trained by Matthew Smith and bred by Deer Park Stud.
They're going to report to win 3 races in 2019 at the Galway Festival. Matthew Smith has hit the target with Flaming Moon. Teddy was getting a little bit desperate towards the end.
Yeah, he was. He stepped to the last of it, lads, didn't he? He just reached for it, but he landed running, which was the main thing. Now, the other horse on his outside, Jack Kennedy, he dropped his all arse on it, and he dragged it away from it. Done him. Any chance he had, he lost it there. Paul is going to get another run out of the horse in the green here, and he runs to the line. And Danny Mullins in the red cap on the inside, he's getting a run as well. But Brian Cooper has first run. He's not going to be denied, and he hangs on. And hangs on is all he does, but he's holding him just the last 50 yards. I think if Jack jumped the last, he might have beat him. Katie is with the winning rider, Brian Cooper.
Brian, well done. You were long at the last. Whatever else, you were good.
It's good and brave, you know. This trainer deserves a lot of credit. He's very, very shrewd, and he told me going out be good and positive before Keith Donoghue said the same. You know, he's a stayer. He got a good go at gallop early, and I was kind of steady it up a bit down the back, but he jumped very good, and you know, that line couldn't go quick enough in the last 50 yards.
It's very nice though to be able to ride a horse here, handy every step of the way. I mean, he was good and honest, but he was galloping along with his ears pricked everywhere. Did you feel you had to get that? Keep
He was just having a look everywhere, so I knew there was plenty left, and I kind of got the bit in his mouth coming down the hill and got him rolling, and he stayed well now, and he's some good winter form, you know. So no, this is it's nice to be back here with crowds and riding these nice winners.
Galway's all about the crowd though, isn't it, Brian?
Unbelievable, yeah, unbelievable, and you know, it's something you get used to.
We've got midnight run in the next looking forward to him.
Yeah, he's got nice winter form, you know. He's a classy individual. Hopefully his jumping holds up, and hopefully we'll be speaking to you in a little while again.
What way do you ride him?
Keep it simple. He's probably the best horse in the race, so won't be complicating things.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Well done, good start.